if you don't keep your voice down.
Don't you quit.
The ability to not get lost some sort of talent.
So dark, so cold. I want to go home.
Huh?
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it. No. Please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no! It's not working anymore!
Bring it!
My friend, is he any better? Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate it. He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning? No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Duarte? How did...
It's working!
You sense it, don't you? Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few... You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe... Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. No. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and... You went through all that for me? While all I did was... Thank you.
It's coming for me. It's gonna... It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Atoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Atoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be... Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. Ion-san, do you... Then, what about people destined to be When Kochita was little, her parents died. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, and the abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even... She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her.
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that I'll make it pay. I'm going to protect you this.
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it. I don't care what it takes. I just want her to get better.
Family? If Quali goes to battle, I can't let that happen. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. But I'm no warrior. I'm just
Gogeta.
fight it.
Try checking the mountains to the north. I dispatched a team...
There's no turning back.
I'm coming too.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down.
Stay away from my brother! Help me out!
Buckle up!
I can do this. I have to do this.
Go away!
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with... No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss?
She's back to normal!
Gogeta!
What just That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who...
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Otoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler... So all those rumors about the travel...
Kochita is getting better, too! Koichi, give me a hand first.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss. We only found a solution this... Whoa, you're right. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but what? Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost... You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
Hian-san! Bad news! What are you doing, Oko-Lan? Wake up!
Don't you recognize...
The Abyss monsters are ever... They've taken over the tribe, no corners. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Hokotlan!
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me your worst! Wretched Abyss! Mom!
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Oko-Lan! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies.
Abyssal corrosion, 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice, it's...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, however, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option.
The draft of...
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Give me your word. Hurry! He's away!
Please, give him the draft. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only
Monsters! What's going on? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. It was let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first,
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so besides, I care deeply.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers
That's right. My desire to protect this nation. When my platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago. Like you, we were true Outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land, and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. It may seem difficult to understand. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet...
But that's not your fault.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the
Like, with the draft of Lucy, who knew you could make medicine?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected... We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against... In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss is rot...
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifice. Please finish what you set out to do.
You're more perceptive than I... However, some things are better kept secret for now.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. All I can tell you is this. Natlan, and that is why my work is...
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just...
If you have other questions...
Wait. Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. Even now that the war's over and the threat...
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But if that explanation is too difficult to understand... The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Oh, did something
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long? Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at...
I brought candy and Of course we missed you!
Ah, just in time, Traveler. It's so
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Huh. To be honest, a third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the... you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the pilgrims. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the...
Nope.
All right, then to start...
Hold on.
Oh, right. Traveler, Paimon.
Huh? But why?
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's much more difficult to express those feelings.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't... So basically you want to...
Oh, don't worry.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Lolly's reaction back there? But staying out here is just making Paimon... Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it? You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not...
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, you're... Sorry, Traveler. I just... Paimon gave us a lot. Whew. And I mean...
Well, we've made this...
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can... And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you...
All right. Ad Astra. Thank you for